Hi everyone. um, Welcome to Rants. The Leafs lose 4-2. Ooh, 4-2 against the Detroit Red Wings, where they pull out the blender. They pull out the blender. So the lines tonight. Uh, Ilya Samsonov's the starter. He actually had a really good game, I thought. Uh, Gotta give Martin Jones a break. So the top line in this game, instead of Nyes, Matthews, Marner, is Holmberg, Matthews, Nylander. Okay. Your second line is Bertuzzi, Domi, Marner. Okay. So Keith said before game someone would be taken out with injury. That's John Tavares, right? Your third line is Robertson, Tavares, Yarncroke. Wait, what? Tavares third line center makes $11 million. I know. And then you know what else you might be thinking? Hey, where's Matthew Nyes here? Your fourth line is Matthew Nyes, David Kampf, Noah Gregor. Bobby McMahon injured. Your D pairings also get a bit of a mix in the bottom four. Your top D pair is still Riley Brody. Brody's been struggling a little bit. Riley's been having one of his best seasons. Probably his best season. Or I guess his 20 goal year is pretty good. One of his best seasons. Your second pairing is McCabe Liljegren. All right, Liljegren's been playing like really good. He's been good other than that dumb lying on my stomach play, which he made again. Uh, yeah, and then your third pairing, Mark Giordano gets scratched. Just fair. So I'd expect William Lagesson. Nope, Connor Timmins. And, I hope Connor Timmins had fun tonight. Because this is going to be his last game for a while. Because he'll be up in that press box. Yep. He better be. He better not clock into another game for a while. I just can't do it. I. Okay. So, I'm not going to break down the goals right now. Because, actually, yes, I will. Second period, no one scored in the first. The first was kind of Leafs not looking too good. Got no power plays last game, a bunch this game. Didn't convert on them. So, Pontus Holmberg scores off a. Okay, Matthews apparently doesn't get the assist for this, but he definitely should. Riley shoots it from Matthews, and then it bounces off of Holmberg's skate, and Holmberg has another goal and continues to look great. Um, and then nothing happened for 15 minutes, where Dylan Larkin finally scores and beats Samsonov, who had a really good night. And on one of the Leafs' power plays, made an incredible save in the first period. Like, that was a huge stop. Huge stop, man. Um, and then with like 2 minutes left, McCabe gets it to Bertuzzi. And if, oh, I was about to scream at Tyler Bertuzzi passing this puck, but he finds Mitch Marner and it works out. But genuinely, I was about to be so mad. And yeah, we head to the third period. Dylan Sprong gets a goal off Samsonov, tries to make a Hasek behind the back save that just doesn't work. And then, yeah. So game's 2-2. There's 2 minutes left in the game. You're tied. Divisional rival. You're at game 41, halfway through the season. If you lose this game, you have 7 points less than you did last season at that point. Doesn't really mean too much, but you are third in your division. Probably like to get a win here against a divisional rival. So you're going to play your first line, right? Or maybe your second line. You're probably going to play like your second D pairing. First 2 D pairings. Maybe your third. Not Connor Timmins. Actually, thank God Sheldon Keefe didn't play Connor Timmins, or else I would have probably lost my crap here. He played the fourth line. 2 minutes left in a tie game. Your fourth line of Matthew Nyes, David Kampf, Noah Gregor. And you know what? Right before this, Ilya Samsonov makes probably his best save ever. Like, that was a huge glove save in a tie game with 2.5 minutes left. And then 30 seconds later, Andrew Kopp comes in and scores because you're playing your fourth line. Matthew Nyes has been struggling a little bit. Who hasn't? Who hasn't? Other than Ilya Samsonov, apparently. He was the best player tonight. And Mitch Marner got his 600th point. He's the fastest Leaf to do it. And you know what? I'm going to pull that up if I can find it, because that's actually... Okay, here it is. From Leafs PR on Twitter, Marner becomes the 7th player in Maple Leafs history to record 600 points with the club, joining Matt Sundin, who had 987, Daryl Sittler, who had 916, Dave Keon, who had 858, Boria Salming, who had 768, George Armstrong, who had 713, and Ron Ellis, who had 680. He's also the fastest Leaf to ever do it, and of course, in a game where he gets a big milestone like that, you lose. Leafs hockey for you. Oh, man. They couldn't make a pass if their life depended on it. It wasn't a good game. Yeah, they outshot them 30-24, but did you outplay them? No. It's Detroit, man. Like, you have 50 points. 50. Detroit has 49. You have 21 wins this year. 20 losses. 8 are in overtime. 8. 6 points behind Florida. 9 points behind Boston. They both have a game in hand. You can only get 2 points if you win a game. So it's not like you're catching up to them. You're a point ahead of Tampa and a point ahead of Detroit. But, I mean, Detroit has 2 games. Has played 2 more games. Tampa's played 3 more. So, you can give them a bit of a break there. But you got to step it up. You got to step it up. Their home record is 10-9-2. Their away record is 11-3-6. They're 4-4-2 in their last 10. They have a 2-game losing streak. Or 3-game losing streak. Right? think so. Pretty sure. Am I an idiot? Nope. Yep. 3-game losing streak. All in games where you had the lead. You had a multi-goal lead in the Islanders game, multi-goal lead in the Avalanche game, and you had a lead in this Detroit game. You lost all 3 of them. Tonight's biggest story was the blender. The blender is what really fascinated me. And they can't play like this. This is not good hockey. And I don't know what happened because they were so good for a while. Shutting out the Kings, beating the Ducks, walking over the Sharks. I mean, I know it's the Sharks, I know it's the Ducks, but Kings are good and you shut them out. Play the Oilers tomorrow, or in 2 days, sorry. Play the Oilers, then the Flames, then the Canucks. There are late games as well. Can't play like this. You're not going to beat Connor McDavid if you play like this. You might beat the Flames. You're not going to beat the Canucks if you play like this. Change it. Usually Sheldon Keefe will pull out his blender every once in a while and it'll be like, oh, Nylander and Marner are switching. Tonight it's like he forgot to put the lid on it. And you know what? You can say what you want about Sheldon Keefe. Yeah, he gets outcoached. He does. Like, that's fair. He got outcoached against Colorado. He just makes some dumb decisions sometimes. But this changing the entire lineup up like this, can't blame it on him. It's got to be more than just Sheldon Keefe who sees a problem with his team. Anyways, I'll leave it there. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, then please click like. If you really liked it, then clicking subscribe would be awesome. Thank you very much for watching, Rants. Remember to put your lid on your blender.